Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News Update. Police are using Missing Persons Week to launch a fresh appeal for information into the disappearance of a Newcastle woman almost 50 years ago. 24-year-old Rhiannon Horn, near McConaughey, was last seen at the former Shortland Clinic on the corner of Ordnance and Watt Streets at about 8:15pm on Saturday, the 1st of February 1975. Rhiannon would now be aged 73. At the time she went missing, Rhiannon was described as being of Caucasian appearance, about 170 centimetres tall with a fair complexion, slight build, very long and wavy brown hair and green eyes. We've posted her photo on the 2NURFM Hunter News Facebook page. Two men are recovering in the John Hunter Hospital after defying serious injuries to swim to safety when their boat capsized on the mid-north coast. Madeline McNeil reports.
The men in their 50s were boating at Point Plummer, north of Port Macquarie, when a rogue wave overturned their vessel, throwing them into the water. They were then run over by the unmanned boat, the propeller striking both men. Despite suffering serious injuries, they managed to swim roughly 2 kilometres to shore, where ambulance paramedics treated them for leg and abdominal injuries. They've been stabilised and airlifted to Newcastle's John Hunter Hospital.
A 41-year-old man is facing court today after police uncovered an alleged drug operation inside a Swan Bay Drug Rehabilitation Centre. Port Stephens Police and Raptor Squad officers were conducting a firearms check when they noticed a man running from the facility. He was caught with a search finding he was allegedly carrying drugs, luxury watches and $14,000 in cash. Police say a search of the facility uncovered more drugs and 2 mobile phones. Hunter RFS crews are carrying out hazard reduction burns across the region this week in the lead-up to bushfire season. It comes as experts warn parts of the Hunter, including Dungog and Cessnock, could see catastrophic fires in the coming months if an El Niño weather system takes hold. Firefighters are encouraging local landholders to get in touch with the service and find out how they can prepare themselves for a potentially dangerous season. District Manager of the Lower Hunter RFS, Superintendent Martin Simpson, says they're taking advantage of favourable conditions.
As we've seen over the last couple of weeks, or weekends especially, there's been some really dry conditions and we're happy to say that our program has started to increase because the fuels are available there for us to actually burn, and that will continue wherever this dry weather comes through until the fire season tells us otherwise.
A family of 5 has escaped an overnight fire at a home in Greta. The single-level weatherboard home sustained extensive damage in the fire, which also forced the closure of the New England Highway for more than 3 hours. An investigation is underway into the cause of the fire. Lifeblood is appealing to Hunter residents with A and O blood types to urgently donate blood this week. It comes as they search for a match for Amira from Adelaide, who needs surgery and has a rare combination of blood types. Director of Donor Relations Stephen Eldridge says they've opened up thousands of appointments across the region for anyone who has time to donate.
Any A group or O group blood donors in Australia or internationally could be a match, and close to 80% of Australia's population has O or A blood type.
2NURFM Sport.
Jets fullback Lucas Moragas is setting his sights on next year's Paris Olympics with the Olyroos. The 21-year-old says he's a different and more experienced player after a successful loan stint with Wellington Phoenix last season, which saw him start in 18 games. Moragas says it's his dream to go to the Olympics and he's working hard to get the opportunity. Knights NRLW skipper Hannah Southwell will make her much-anticipated return from a knee reconstruction. The 24-year-old has been named in the starting side for their Sunday clash with the Eels. Lation Albert Jones will make her return from concussion stand down, while English international Georgia Roach will make her debut. And the Knights men's side have named an unchanged squad for their Saturday doubleheader in Perth against the Dolphins. That's sport, I'm Bella Middleton.
And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 11, 13, 17, 19, 34, 36 and 40, and the supplementaries are 12, 14 and 35. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.